Your Excellencies, delegates, distinguished guests, Bangkok Bank executives, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Burin Adunwatana, Vice President of Bangkok Bank.
And my name is Linda Garak, Assistant Vice President of Bangkok Bank.
It is a great honor to welcome all of you this morning to the AEC Business Forum 2018 on the theme of Rising City and Rising Business to help our customers plan their expansion to member countries of ASEAN. Bangkok Bank aims to deliver business insights to all of you by sharing the vision of our distinguished speakers to help prepare you for economic changes and to help you develop long-term plan for your business.
At this time, I would like to invite our President to deliver the welcome speech. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chartsiri Sophonpanich, President of Bangkok Bank.
His Excellency, Mr. Lim Chok Hoi, Secretary General of ASEAN, Mr. William Heinecke, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Minor International, Yu Mo Min, Chairman and CEO of MPRL ENP Myanmar, Mr. Don Lam, Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of Vina Capital, Vietnam, distinguished speakers and guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor to welcome you all to the AEC Business Forum. Our theme this year is Rising City, Rising Business, which I think presents a paradigm shift in the ASEAN region that bring about critical policy implications for governments and international organizations, as well as unique opportunities for businesses around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, while trade tension is brewing between the US and China, as well as other advanced economies, and economic difficulties are occurring in other emerging markets, ASEAN continues to be one of the world's rapid growing and most dynamic markets. Moreover, higher degree of integration among ASEAN countries, as exemplified by the commencement of the ASEAN Economic Community, or AEC, in 2015, has created synergy for the whole region, resulting in a new level of attractiveness in the eyes of international investors. Currently, ASEAN's GDP came in at $2.8 trillion and is poised to go up to $4.6 trillion within the next 10 years. Its population totals 630 million, making it the world's third largest market. It's also well connected to China and India, the world's first and second largest markets. Most importantly, the unique quality of ASEAN is its two-tier structure. The first tier comprises of the original ASEAN members with considerable level of economic development, and the second tier comprises the vibrant CLMV countries with 6.8 to 8.5% growth rates, abundant national resources, and young labor force. This allows companies to establish competitive production network across the region to leverage our diverse comparative advantages, resulting in the emergence of ASEAN multinationals, ASEAN brands, and Make in AEC processes. Consequently, ASEAN has attracted investors from all over the world, including the Fortune 500 corporations in the automotive and electronic sectors, who establish planned business functions and even R&D facilities in the region. Further, intra-ASEAN investment rose to a record level of $24 billion in 2016, which was primarily driven by investment in the manufacturing sectors. In parallel, ASEAN now has more than 1,600 economic zones to facilitate investments. This includes Thailand's Eastern Economic Corridor, or the EEC, that aims to serve as a gateway to the region and attract investment in high value-added target industries. The flourishing of the regional supply chain comes hand in hand with the unprecedented rate of urbanization. In addition to ASEAN's largest cities such as Manila, Jakarta, Ho Chi Minh City, Kuala Lumpur, and Bangkok, the United Nations project around 66 more cities to emerge within 2025. By then, the proportion of urban city dwellers in ASEAN will increase from 48% to 53% of the region's total population, with the highest growth in the CLMV countries. In addition, the number of middle-income households in ASEAN, which is now at 80 million, will double within the next 15 years. The expansion of cities leads to the growing demand for infrastructure, including electricity and housing, which could outstrip the existing supply of public infrastructure and thus give room for private-owned solutions. In the meantime, higher purchasing power has brought about changes in consumption patterns, resulting in rapid expansion of industries such as consumer products, health and wellness, entertainment, education, hospitality, and other services such as logistics and e-commerce that enhance consumers' convenience. Also, higher income of households mean higher demand for savings, investment, and more sophisticated financial products. More details on this will be covered in today's afternoon session, in which the topic of rising city, rising business will be discussed by ASEAN's 3 new generation executives. Kun Thanet Priyayotin, Executive Director Group and Managing Director of the JWD Infologistics Thailand. Okya Seng Yao, Director of YLP Group, Cambodia, and Yu Sintu Momin, Executive Director and Country Manager of MPRL ENP Myanmar. At the same time, regions around the globe are adapting themselves to the 4th industrial revolution, in which emerging technologies such as the Internet of Things, big data analytics, automation, and artificial intelligence is disrupting people's way of life and transforming global production systems. ASEAN is no exception. On the one hand, ASEAN customers' adoption of digital technology is growing exponentially. With total population of 630 million, there are 700 million ASEAN digital customers, and it is estimated that ASEAN digital industry could potentially be worth up to $625 billion in 2030. Such potential is recognized by international investors. For instance, Alibaba planned to set up its regional distribution hub in Malaysia and invest $320 million to establish its smart digital trading hub in Thailand. On the other hand, as key technological breakthroughs such as automation, increased efficiency, and reduced costs in other production bases, ASEAN needs to quicken the pace of digital transformation in order to maintain its comparative advantage. This requires expediting investment in necessary infrastructure, ensuring the involvement of SMEs in technological transformation, and most importantly, enhancing labor skills. Ladies and gentlemen, against the backdrop of changes in the regional landscape, 2 sets of important questions are being addressed to ensure ASEAN's competitiveness and viability going forward. The first set of questions is for business. How should business survive and thrive in the waves of urbanization and digitalization? How to capture opportunities from the changes in ASEAN's consumption pattern? How to transform business models to stay competitive in the face of disruptive technology? In the morning panel discussion, ASEAN Change and Business Model Transformation, we will be listening to the views of the region's leading CEOs. Mr. William Heinecke from Minor International will give the perspective of a multinational corporation. Yumo Min from MPRL ENP will share the perspective of business in Myanmar, and Mr. Don Lam from Vienna Capital will share the viewpoint of business in Vietnam. The second set of questions is for policymakers. How should ASEAN countries work together to achieve a goal of the 2025 AEC blueprint of becoming a comprehensive, innovative, and dynamic region? In particular, how should ASEAN harness the new technology to generate sustainable and inclusive growth? Therefore, it's our great opportunity to have His Excellency Mr. Lim Chok Hoi, Secretary General of ASEAN, as our keynote speaker on the topic of digital economy to drive ASEAN integration, from which we will learn about ASEAN future direction and which will be crucial for forming the strategies of our business. Ladies and gentlemen, ASEAN is now another important crossroad in which changes in our surroundings, particularly the waves of urbanization and digitalization, present both opportunities and challenges. It is now up to us to transform ourselves in order to navigate through these challenges and together elevate the prosperity of our region to the next level. Along the journey of ASEAN towards the future, Bangkok Bank is more than willing to participate in every step of the way. With 32 branches located in 15 different countries and decades of presence in the region, we are ready to provide full-scale financial services and share our extensive experience to our customers. We also established the AEC Connect Center, which aims to assist entrepreneurs in doing business in ASEAN, as well as the AEC Business Leader Program, which provides business owners 9 weeks of intense training and hands-on experience in various ASEAN countries. Finally, I'd like to thank our distinguished speakers for sharing with us their valuable insights on important issues facing our region. And thank you to all of you for coming for today's forum. Thank you very much.